Good morning everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we will be continuing from where we left off with Kaliyo's companion mission and then following the orders of Darth Shorid. And then we will finally be leaving Nar Shaddaa and getting on to our next assignment. So, without further ado, let's get underway.
Not so tough now, dirtbag. Think that's most of the gang. Hey, Ansby, get out here.
You're rescuing me? What am I, your princess?
If you were a princess, you might be worth something.
Shut up and toss me a gun. Who's your friend?
You must be Ansby. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
Yeah? How'd a guy like you end up with her?
He has better taste than you think. Found him at Nemro the Hutt's place. But don't hold that against him.
Wasn't planning to. You guys timed it good. By the way, they were gonna hang me to broil on a holosign. You got a way off-world?
Grab your stuff and meet us at the spaceport. I can get you a ride.
Your friend's gorgeous. She doesn't compare to you.
Of course not. Now, remember I said I had a surprise? There's a bounty on Ansby. We saved her, we own her, now we're gonna sell her.
I suppose I should have seen that coming.
Look at me. I owed her for saving my life. But you know how she did that? She stuffed me in a box and shipped me to Hutta. I spent 12 weeks in muck working for a chem farmer. She humiliated me. I owe her for that too.
Your friend? You're cool. We'll meet her at the spaceport.
Always knew I liked you. And I promise, the money's gonna be good.
Such loyalty. Alright, now let's take care of Darth Shorid's assignment. Go to the Corellian taxi and go from there because it's not really showing on the map where Shorid's assignment is.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Naturally, in the Doros sector. Looks like we have 4 messages as well. Probably credits from assignments done. Yep. So always make sure that if you are in need of money, which we're really not, but you know, you check your mail because you do get emails from quest givers and their affiliates after quests. And they give you payment for certain things. Like that first email was from Fixer7, payment for dealing with Watcher X. And then another one was payment from the Imperial Reclamation Service for exploring Revan's complex.
I can smell the desperation on these guys. It's like a Bureau's family.
I used to take the time to read each of the emails, but since this isn't my first go-round, I've probably already read them before. So I will skim through them, and if it's something new, great. If not, then I take the credits and go on. Oh, droid. I figured I'd catch the attention of one of those two groups. And now to go and deal with Darth Jadis' former advisor. Or current advisor, we can't really say. No one has actually confirmed Darth Jadis' death. He's only allegedly dead. And with Sith Lords, allegedly is never conclusive.
Come on out, I'll show you my gun.
Not even sure why I really even bothered fighting them, but simple enough, quick enough. This one would have been a fight no matter what, since he's standing in front of the advisor.
Get away! I've done nothing to you. I've touched nothing on this dust ball. No talk to no one.
Grab anything you need and start moving. We're not staying here.
Insolent child. Don't touch me. Stay back. The Dark Council hired you, didn't it? Or the Galactic Republic, the Macroza Order, the Hutts. It doesn't matter. My master is dead. Darth Jadis is gone. I have no one left to betray.
I don't have time for diplomacy right now. You need to listen to me.
You really don't understand. Lord Jadis must have made preparations for his death. He was power, and fire, and brilliance. The instant the Master died, I promise his contingency plans went into action. They'll bring doom to everything Lord Jadis ever touched, and I want no part of it.
It's already too late for that.
Fool! Everyone Jadis ever touched will all be destroyed.
Still alive, but he's not getting up soon. Now we have to track him to the ship.
I'm not giving him to Zhou.
Works for me. You can tell Zord he slipped and fell down the stairs.
Slicing this computer, you find two heavily encrypted files. One is labeled schematics, the other is labeled research. This file contains a message dated 16 months ago. Synopsis: Imperial Science Bureau Special Project 62991A. Device is not practical. Robust growth fails to counterbalance slow manufacturing maturation process. No further research will be conducted in closed image. This file contains blueprints for an Imperial starship. Registration Dominator Model BSX-5, Class Dreadnought, length 600 meters. Complements 8 fighters, 2 shuttles, capacity 2,000 crew, 1,500 passengers, 500 troops. By request of Darth Jadis, all passenger quarters aboard. And it went by too fast. Basically, it seems like Jadis did have a traitor in his midst. But I'm sure you got that from the chalk of betrayal. So now we will return to the spaceport so that we can take care of the rest of Kaliyo's mission, and then go and speak with Shorid. And for those who are interested, there is a continuation to the Planet storyline after you take care of the Shadow Syndicate and all that. And Colonel Herrick here is how you begin it. But we don't need the added experience, so we're not going to worry about it. If you would like to see the continued storyline, let me know in the comments below and I can come back to the planet and do it at any time. Or I can do it in a future character's saga.
Are we waiting for something? Hey, you made it all right.
Yeah. Ran into one of Zenjo's guys. Left him a scar, but he's still breathing. So a ride sounds good right now.
Give me 20 minutes, I'll set you up. Keep her company. I'll be back soon.
I really do appreciate the help, but... Can I ask you something?
Ask anything you want.
Okay, this'll sound odd, but what did Kaliyo say about us? She tell you we've known each other for years? Met after she left her homeworld? Big, long sob story?
You're telling me it's not true?
She's a habitual liar. I knew her for 6 months, and she'd been on her own forever. I don't even know where she's really from. So I have to wonder, is she really here to help? Or am I in even worse trouble?
Kaliyo owed you her life. She's here to repay, that's all.
Right. Guess we just wait then.
Look who's back.
This the girl?
You set me up. You set me up!
Poor baby. I survived Hutta when you sent me there. If you can't take what this man put you through, you get what you deserve.
Finish the exchange and let's get going.
I swear I'll kill you. I'll kill you!
You play along pretty good. Here's your cut of the profits. Turns out she's worth a bundle.
If I ever go freelance, remind me to keep you around.
Who says you could get rid of me? Come on, we should celebrate.
Alright, and now back to our ship. And she has more to say. So we'll talk to her before we talk to Jorid.
Well, that didn't last. Cash from Anspecial is gone. Cheapskate bounty hunter. You and Ansby talk much when you were together? Swap stories about the old days? Gossip about me?
She said one time you tried to pull a scam on a Republic planning droid.
Yeah, that turned out to be a mess. Whole thing got me thinking, though. I've had a lot of partners over the years. Her, Namro. Guy named Rawl used to hijack Republic supply ships. He had money, he had brass. How you think you measure up?
If I were to bet, I'd say Roll wasn't as exciting as me, otherwise he'd still be with him.
Huh. Okay, I guess that explains one. Still, seems weird that with all the nasty, smart, rich people I've been with, I ended up with you.
Fate's been kind to us. After all, our association has worked out well.
You're trying too hard, Agent. Learn to take a joke.
She's something, that one.
This is Keeper to Cipher 9. I understand you're running an errand for Darth Jorid. It may not be my place to know a Dark Council member's business, so I won't ask what she wants. I only want to advise you to take care.
That's unusually thoughtful of you, Keeper.
These are unusual circumstances. Would that they were different. Jorid has relocated to Darth Jadis' old chambers on Drummond Cast. She awaits you there. Keeper out.
Taking over her father's chambers. They never do try to make their own way, just take over what was left to them. You would figure she would be more ambitious if she intends to overshadow her father. And we step back onto the Imperial homeworld. Keep forgetting that instant transport does not work in the spaceport. Rather annoying. You would think that once you touch down on the planet's surface, you can instantly transport anywhere on the planet that you want. Provided you've unlocked the access point, of course. And of course I went backwards. Still no. Although we may as well just wait till we get to the taxi, because it'll work exactly the same.
nice jungle. You people got a freaky world. They ready for us?
Ready for departure. Enjoy your stay.
They're scared of you here, aren't they? You come, you go. You're the freaking secret police.
You'll notice in this video and in one of the earlier ones, we've been invited to join a guild. There are characters on my legacy that are involved in guilds, but since I don't really do guild activities, I tend not to join them because it would be a letdown for the other people in the guild if they were expecting participation.
And we of the council have few bright days. You can't imagine the burden.
I'm sure I can't.
So, Fjord Yanol, did you find my dear father's advisor? Was everything as I said?
Your information was good, but there was an accident.
You mean to say you failed me? I give you the chance of a lifetime. The chance to serve a member of the Dark Council. And you fail? Completely and utterly? Dare you say? Yanol knew my father's secrets. He was to lift me above my rivals.
All I can do is beg forgiveness.
Oh, you sorry, pathetic creature. Perhaps it was an impossible task. If I couldn't secure my father's secrets, it's no surprise you couldn't either. I shall stand alone against the Dark Council. Force them to respect me, listen to me, even without Jadis's wisdom.
I'm certain your father would be proud.
My father met pride with scorn. All things, even his own works, were worth loathing. You disappointed me today, Cypher, but you also taught me something. Because of that, I forgive you. Do not fail ever again.
She's one of those characters that you just wish at multiple points they would allow you to kill. I also like how it shows the dead advisor's body there in the room, even though we killed them on Nar Shaddaa. And we did not bring the body with us, so story point error on that end.
Transmitting security codes. This is Watcher 2 to Cipher 9. I'm glad you're back on duty. After you dismantle the cells on Balmorra and Nar Shaddaa, the rest of the Terra network went into overdrive.
The more they move, the more visible they get. Our advantage.
I'm not complaining. I told you before about the Eagle's mystery weapon, the Eradicator devices. We still don't know what they are, but we intercepted this transmission.
Once the devices are fully functional, I'll enter the targeting codes myself. Only then will instructions be sent. But all cells are encouraged to prepare attacks on secondary targets. Once the Eradicators cause chaos in every Imperial stronghold, you must fan the flames. Stand tall above the wreckage. Shape the destruction into a message. That is how we prevail.
That was the Eagle himself. It seems the assassination of Darth Jadus was only the start.
Listen to his voice. He has no idea what we can do to him.
You may be right, but that's no guarantee of success. There is good news. We have leads on 2 new Terra cells, vital to the network's operation. They're your next targets. Proceed to Tatooine and Alderaan at your discretion. Your mission will continue there. Watcher 2 out.
A planet of heat and sand, or one embroiled in politics. Choices, choices. And Kaliyo wants to speak to us again, it looks like.
Hey, Agent. Take a look at this.
Where is she? I don't know. How would I know? Kaliyo Janus and her Twi'lek associate was seen attacking exchange resources on Nar Shaddaa. Should I believe you wouldn't seek revenge? I want her last known location, and I want it now.
I love it. Listen to that little tremor in his voice. He's adorable.
He does say your name with fondness.
Ijel and I go way back. As soon as I show my face, he starts torturing people to track me down. He's been obsessed ever since we split up on Farstein. For an arms dealer, he's kind of sweet. Makes me feel wanted.
If you've got such a bond, why not let him find you?
Not much of a game then, is it? Of course, if he finds me, he might be dangerous. I might need someone to protect me from the bad, nasty man.
What am I here for if not to protect you?
I can think of a few things. I'll keep you in the loop. Next recording gets out, we can watch it together.
Something else, something else. Alright, let's see the planetary levels. Tatooine is 24 to 28, and Alderaan is 28 to 32, so Tatooine, here we come. For the mission, the Spy Dance.
Watcher 2 to Cipher 9. Link established with Mos Illa Spaceport. Updating encryption protocols. And transmission secure. I assume the flight was uneventful?
You're the first exciting thing here. Relieve my boredom?
You might get more excitement than you like. Tatooine's a desert world. Binary star system, minimal life forms, sparsely populated by farmers and petty criminals. Mos Illa is the sole Imperial outpost. Not normally somewhere we'd expect terrorists to congregate. But these are unusual terrorists. The Ghost Cell.
Unusual in what way? Methodology, politics, species?
Methodology and function. Years ago, we heard rumors of a training program for hardened radicals. A terror cell specializing in stealth, infiltration, and assassination. Information now suggests this ghost cell is real, elite support for the Eagle's network.
I fought ghosts in the Dark Temple. I'm not afraid of pretenders.
Cypher, there were no, ghosts in the temple. Rogue Force manifestations is all. We're targeting Tatooine on the word of an anonymous source claiming to be a former ghost cell member. His source says that stopping the terrorists is a matter of conscience. He wants a face-to-face meeting.
An anonymous source demands a meet. Doesn't inspire faith.
What he's given us checks out, and we can't ignore this. Soothe his paranoia and dispose of him when you've eliminated the cell. He's waiting for a call from a holocom terminal in town. Stay on guard. Watcher 2 out.
And now we're at level 41. Let's go start dismantling the ghost cell. And also the beginning of the story arc.
Welcome to Tatooine, sir. If you hold a moment, I can provide directions to the research center.
Don't keep me waiting.
Of course. Coordinates are here, in Mos Ela proper. I'll let Captain Gola know to expect you.
Looks like the imps did a number on this place. Come on, let's get down before your skin starts peeling.
And there are the planet's heroic missions. There is one in this area, so we'll transport ourselves to it in a moment. First we'll collect our other assignments, and then we'll transport ourselves to the one in the area. Grab the side quest while we're at it.
You ever wonder what the Empire was thinking? Trying to take this wasteland? You interested in striking a blow against the Exchange? Sooner the Empire tightens the noose, the sooner most of us can ship home. Gangsters are smuggling our explosives out of Mos Ila, selling them to the Republic. We need to show them it's a bad idea.
No one steals from the Empire and lives.
Thank you. We need our explosives back, and we need to find out who's running their operation. If you'll help, I'll get you locations for all suspected stashes. But be careful. We've already lost good soldiers to the Exchange Guards.
If I need to fight, I'll fight.
If any of their men attack, search them. They must have a base, a way to communicate. Retrieving the explosives is important, but we must get to their leaders to stop this problem for good.
Keela, I need those water readings. We won't get more supplies without a report.
Sorry, sir. I'll check as soon as I can. Sand in the gauges.
Blast. Bring in some local technicians. See if they can fix us up while I greet our guests. Barden Golasar, Imperial Reclamation Service. I've run excavations on Zeost, Malachor II, and Nimdrovis. But add a little heat and dust and we've got nothing but trouble.
I'm not interested in your complaints. Why are Imperial troops stationed here?
We'll have to go through...
Captain Golar and his crew report to me. I am Darth Silthar. They are my hands, digging and scraping where I cannot. We came to Tatooine to solve a mystery. One of dead men and desert secrets. Not for conquest, but for power.
I didn't realize this was a Sith operation.
The Empire recently found a damaged shuttle drifting through deep space. It came from a Zerka Corporation research base on Tatooine.
Zerka had Tatooinian artifacts they claimed were the find of the millennium. Mystery devices with the energy throughput of a sun. But a month after the shuttle launch, their research base disappeared. Zerka never came back.
Somewhere in this wasteland is power enough to destroy a world, remake a galaxy. My team is going to find the Zerka base and these artifacts along with it. We will learn their secrets. Will you join us?
If these claims prove real, someone must represent the Empire's interests.
Oh, this is wonderful. Our family is growing, Captain.
If you say so, my lord. Welcome to the team.
Now, scattered across the desert, sheltered within caves, live a people called the Sons of Palawa. They are an exacting and ritualistic tribe, come to Tatooine to test themselves against the elements. A settlement nearby has something we need.
They will cooperate or meet their doom.
Yes. Though their might is considerable, especially as they possess... What was it, Captain?
Experimental battle droids, armed with turbo lasers, shields, and who knows what else.
Circa droids, no doubt rebuilt by the Sons of Palawa. And the tribals are not inclined to share.
Why can't you claim them yourself?
The captain and his crew are not soldiers, alas.
After the Empire took Mos Ila, the Sons of Palawa decided we were invaders. They'll shoot anyone who gets close.
But why should that stop you? If the droids truly are from Zerka, I want their secrets. Dissect them, peel the droids' armor, and bring the captain their Berber brains. Then they will lead us to the missing Zerka base.
Of course, your crew is useless, so why not send me out to do it? It's always the fun thing about these stories, isn't it? Everyone else is incapable of doing things, but they know that you can and will.
appreciate being jerked around. Who is this anyway? Who sent you?
I'm with intelligence. You don't need to know my name.
Fine, no names. I'll talk about the terrorists, but I need a guarantee. If we're going to meet, no one can know. Not the Ghost Cell, not Imperial Security.
I can't promise anything unless you tell me what's going on.
I don't trust you, and the Ghost Cell wants me dead. That should tell you enough. There are sentry droids all around town. Imperial model, but everyone knows their holocam feeds are insecure. The Ghost Cell could use them to find me. Take out the droids and I can make our rendezvous.
I don't answer to you.
You don't know the Ghost Cell. I'm not going to get recorded and die over a stupid mistake. Once you're done with the sentries, head to the market. Give the droids holocams to a merchant named Dato Wiss. He'll send it to me.
Dato Weiss. Can he be trusted?
He's just a drop point. Doesn't know a thing. If the way is clear, I'll see you soon. Otherwise, we won't speak again.
Check in with our trainer while we're here and then get started. And there's the signaling device.
I have some information you may be interested in.
And with that,
This
we learn
concludes our
toxic
business.
haze. And recovered the explosive chemicals. Now we're supposed to go to the rendezvous, which is in a warehouse. Two holocams so far. Three holocams. And the fourth. the droids if we don't have to.
Going down.
And complete. Now we just have to report back to the lieutenant. Which we can take care of when we go to deck to report to Captain Gola after we finish his bid. Or perhaps we'll do it as we have to swing back this way anyway.
Smells like a sweaty farmer. Great spot for a dead drop.
Good droids. Many droids. You coming to shop now? Yes. You look around.
I've got your stupid holocams. Now tell me what's going on.
Holocams? Yeah. Yes, for these we make an exchange. I get holocams, you get shiny mouse droid. Good condition.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll do nicely.
Yes, yes. Look, your droid is getting away. Better follow him.
On Hutta, we used mouse droids for target practice.
Keep your weapons down. I don't want to fight, You sure you weren't followed?
Even if I was followed, you're not going anywhere, understand?
I said I don't want to fight. Damn it! Okay, look. I'm backing off.
Oh, she's scared. Who needs a hug?
My name is Mia Hawkins. I'm not giving you the runaround. It's just, the ghost cell can look like anyone. Holographic disguise.
Holographic disguises will only get you so far.
They're not... Let me start over. I used to be part of Cobalt Flag, the anti-occupation group on Cellist. We fought the Empire, organized bombings and sabotage. Didn't work. Last year, Imp Security cracked down. Most of us died. I was approached by people who offered me a way out. Retraining.
Don't make it sound like you're a victim. You killed people.
Cobalt Flag always issued warnings before attacks. If civilians died, it wasn't our fault. Look, I don't want to get into a political argument. I did what I had to do. But right now,
Idealism.
we've got the same goals.
You may be able to help, but it doesn't excuse what you've done.
I'm not looking for excuses. The Eagles people smuggled me into Tatooine, brought me to this weird empty village in the middle of the desert. The Ghost Cell lived there, a few dozen fighters from around the galaxy, training under their leader, the Old Man.
I'm going to eliminate those people. You're going to help me.
I understand. You need to know what you're up against, though. The Old Man's village was an empty model. We could experiment with bombs, sniper fire, whatever. I spent months there. Then they started kidnapping civilians, brought them to the village so we could practice. That's when I slipped away.
With your past, I'm surprised you had such a weak stomach.
Those people were innocent. There are limits. The Ghost Cell has to stop. I don't know where the village is. They kept us sedated coming and going, but I had a thought. The cell gets food and supplies from some smuggler in town. Name of Dragon Eyes. If we can flesh him out, he can lead us there.
Someone we could lean on for information.
Not my skill, but I've had friends who were leaned on by intelligence. They talked. I patched together these tracking devices. Wouldn't be hard to plant them on customers in the local cantina. People who know things. Then you ask around for Dragon Eyes, loud and public. Someone's bound to try and warn him, and with the trackers, we can see who.
Believe me, I can make a scene.
I'll monitor the trackers and call you when someone gets in touch with Dragon Eyes. But work fast, okay?
Your smuggling ring is broken. Here's everything I could salvage.
Excellent. I was hoping that was you I was hearing about. The local authorities have been all in a dither about an unprovoked massacre of suspected exchange members. I hope this compensates you sufficiently for your time.
cozy little cantina. If I had to live on a planet like this, I'd be drinking here too.
So the Imperials come in with 3 astromech droids, and I'm thinking to myself, I see. You want something? I'm a little busy here.
You're going to tell me how to find Dragon Eyes. And you're going to tell me now.
Whoa, whoa, I don't know what you're talking about. Look, a lot of people pass through here. I can't keep track of them all. What's this guy to you?
Dragon Eyes cheated me, betrayed me, and almost got me killed. I want to repay the favor.
I won't stop you, just don't shoot up the place, huh? Please?
Let's ask around, see if one of these losers can find a clue.
Good news. An old Rhodian left the cantina a few minutes ago. Fidgety. Nervous. I'm tracking him. Might be going to Dragon Eyes. The bad news is, ghost cell assassins are all over. They're coming to kill you.
Let them try. I won't make it easy.
Yeah, I bet you won't. But say you survive. Half of them are using stealth tech, half of them are disguised as locals. You won't find them all. They'll keep following, waiting, and sooner or later you'll have a knife in your throat. It's how they work. You need to get them off your back, and now. Take the offensive. Draw them into an ambush.
I don't need your advice.
If that were true, there wouldn't be a ghost cell, would there? Grab a speeder out of town. There's an old wind farm not far. Plenty of cover. And dust's good for jamming stuff. Should hide the bodies, too. Look, I have to go. They'll be looking for me. Talk later.
We'll take care of the Jawa heroic. And then we'll take care of the first part of the Captain Gola thing, because it's also here in this area. And that'll be where we conclude for the day. There's one power core. See if these guys have the other two, or if I should continue hunting the elite droids. Oh good, that one has one. And so did the other.
Once the generators regain power, the Empire can finally
Complete.
control all of Mosilla. You've performed a great service for us all.
Better bracers, but that was it. Alright. Now we just need to get on to the Sons of Palawa. Which is, of course, all the way on the other side of the desert. At least that heroic was short and simple. The heroic to dispatch the sand people. That one's gonna be interesting. Have to kill 30 of their forces, and as a bonus, their chieftain. That won't be until another installment. We just need a prototype brain. And I went backwards again. Thought the scanning droid might detect me, but it didn't.
I am Fair One of the Sons of Palawa. You have won this battle, and I call for parley. You brutalized our keepings. Tell us why our wives and children weep, so that this feud may be honorable.
Your battle droids had data I required.
Then you fight for resources. There are worse causes. We know about the Empire's expedition. Whatever you're after, you won't find it. The desert protects its own. And though we can't keep you from departing, beware Tatooine, and beware our vengeance. You've made an enemy today.
You won't survive long enough to get revenge.
And your bloodlust will lead to your death.
One more down.
And now we return to Darth Silthar.
What's wrong, Hale? I can sense your fear.
Sorry, my lord. I'm remembering that time on Ziost, when I was buried alive.
That's good. Use that fear, Hale. Let it push you. Ah, did you bring us the droid mines?
I have what you wanted.
I sense we'll do incredible things together. Zerka's discovery is out there somewhere, sending ripples through the Force.
Let's get the vertebrains analyzed, my lord. Keela.
Memory wipe destroyed the old files, but it looks like the Sons of Palawa bought the droids from Jawas.
All right. Guess that makes the Jawas our next lead to the Zerka base.
I'm still waiting to hear something useful.
You're with the Reclamation Service. This is useful.
Settle down, Keela. Even if you do have a point.
The Jawas are one of the native species, primitive masters of machinery.
They swarm like rats during the trade season, selling droid parts and generators. Then it's back to the desert.
In my dreams, I see one band that remains in the wastes near this city. Find them. I must meditate.
I hope Zerka's secret is worth such cost and effort, my lord.
It will be. It must be.
Show the vertebrains to the Jawas. See if they can't identify the source. They won't have records, but they're clever. Good hunting. Stay hydrated, stay safe, and stay cautious.
I should have waited to do the heroic. It's in that same stretch of desert. But I forgot about having to go talk to them at the end of this. So we'll do that quickly and then wrap up today's session.
Wama otoja koga utapawa to bamba wula.
Jawa, I have parts here from a droid you sold. I need them identified.
Okola kopana tejaka. Usano pachonki gutagioto India.
It seems my tone was too polite.
Agulagi wantuma munira wata wanta. Shisakaba kyota bubanda baki wanki. Mo gutuni ompi bedwana nipopo chopa uma.
You're gonna tell me what I need or you're dead.
Sabi otra pata niente fare monotsuki batontoton.
Yeah.
Wama otoja koga utapawa to bamba wula. Wama otoja koga utapawa to bamba wula. Wampa, la agua del costo, un passo do pesca. Io adesso frimo, crispa do tanki con che cupa. Sapon ka utman gisa, sapon I kafuan chawa.
You'll get your paws on everything, won't you?
Chala banta, tang me get ta. Oh, how to put your ease, Yimoto, say go to Woody Woody. Panega tweety, hey, Boka Tonko, Wana Wana.
I'm sure I can find a way to get the box open.
Antiqua, hey, Kuma. Luna Iska Chamaga, Chi, Caspeina Contrinca.
You've caused me trouble. I want tribute sent to me, or I'll return.
Mo Kilamo Clunky, Yak, and Bumpa Bosida. Chesko Yaskia Chamaga. Bumpa con chinga.
And now back to the captain. That was a Sith with a light side title.
Alright, everyone get the equipment packed. Hale, see to the speeders. Look at you. You're starting to look like reclamation service material, covered in dust like that. Did you track down the Jawas?
I found the Jawas. It didn't take much to make them give up this.
Looks like a stasis crate. The sort Zerka used to transport samples. Won't be easy to unseal, but we can peek inside. Keela, running through the analysis grid.
On it. We'll keep the sensitivity low. Don't want to pulverize any artifacts inside.
Definitely something in there. Alien device of some sort, roughly spherical, contained in a Zerka energy field. Blasted odd.
This device, is it what your Zerka records talked about?
It's part of the collection, probably, but I had the sense Zerka found something bigger, too. First pass shows the artifact is over 10,000 years old. Probably distortion. The energy readings are unstable.
Give me a few days to pop it open, and we'll run the scan again.
I won't bore you with the science. Lord Siltha's on a pilgrimage, and we're getting ready to move to the forward research outpost. but we may need you again soon.
Captain, you're holding something back.
Nothing actionable. You'll know anything as soon as I do. If you're heading to the desert, contact us at the first station out from Mos Ila. Lord Silthar should have a lead on the Zerka base by then. In the meantime, we've got an artifact to study.
Alright, and that is where we will conclude for today. Thank you for joining me for today's session. Hope that you enjoyed the video. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any future installments. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. It really helps out our channel. Thanks everyone, and I'll see you next time.